Every woman, whether consciously aware of it or not, is constantly evaluating the men around her for one crucial trait. A single defining signal that determines whether she views someone as a romantic possibility or a platonic placeholder. Attraction isn't random, and it isn't purely physical. It's an instinctive biological process that runs beneath logic, shaping how women perceive, respond to, and ultimately choose the men who enter their world. There's an invisible current of energy that flows through every social interaction, especially between men and women. It's silent but powerful, something that cannot be faked or masked with charm, money, or looks. Most men go through life completely unaware of the energy they're projecting. They may speak the right words or wear the right clothes, but their presence communicates something entirely different. This unseen force is not about rehearsed lines, luxury cars, or sculpted physiques. It's about an internal vibration, a sense of groundedness, direction, and composure that speaks directly to the subconscious feminine mind. It's what separates the men who effortlessly attract attention from those who blend into the background, no matter how successful they appear on paper. The world often sends men mixed messages about what women desire. They're told to be endlessly kind, overly accommodating, and emotionally transparent. They're told that sensitivity is strength and that emotional display is attractive. But beneath the surface, this advice contradicts the primal programming of attraction. When a man leans too far into seeking approval, when he trades strength for comfort, he unconsciously steps out of the role that triggers deep desire. Women are biologically designed to respond to masculine energy that exudes stability, confidence, and leadership. These reactions happen far below conscious awareness. Her body makes the decision before her mind does. It's not something she decides, it's something she feels. Consider a familiar sight. An ordinary-looking man walking beside a woman so stunning that passers-by can't help but stare. She laughs at his jokes, leans into his energy, and seems entirely captivated by him. The reason isn't wealth or physical perfection. It's that his presence communicates certainty. His energy transmits something ancient and powerful, a quiet authority that requires no validation. This dynamic, the hidden code of attraction, functions on three fundamental levels. Level 1, energetic presence. Energetic presence is the foundation of masculine magnetism. It's the way a man moves through space, the invisible aura that announces confidence before a word is spoken. When a man with strong presence walks into a room, the atmosphere subtly shifts. People notice, not because he's loud or demanding attention, but because he emanates control, self-assurance, and calm authority. Most men do the opposite. They shrink their posture, lower their voices, and unconsciously apologize for existing. Their body language screams uncertainty. The moment they enter a room, they signal a lack of dominance and strength, two traits that the female subconscious instinctively detects. A man who understands energetic presence behaves differently. He doesn't rush. His shoulders are relaxed but upright. His eyes meet the world directly without flinching or scanning for approval. He's not performing confidence, he's simply being. This nonverbal communication signals comfort in his own skin, and women pick up on it immediately. This isn't arrogance or aggression. It's alignment, a quiet acceptance of one's value and right to occupy space fully. When a man operates from this grounded energy, he doesn't need to chase attention. Attention naturally finds him. The second level is emotional regulation, and it's where many men fail without realizing it. Modern narratives glorify emotional openness as the ultimate sign of authenticity. But unfiltered emotion, especially when it stems from insecurity, doesn't build attraction, it dissolves it. Feminine energy is emotional by nature. It flows, expands, and expresses. Masculine energy is designed to balance that flow with stability and direction. When a woman becomes overwhelmed, stressed, or emotional, what she subconsciously seeks isn't another person to match her chaos. She seeks an anchor, someone capable of remaining steady when the storm hits. Emotional regulation doesn't mean emotional suppression. It means composure, the ability to remain centered when others are not. The man who stays calm in conflict, who listens without reacting, who can provide grounded assurance without losing control, instantly becomes magnetic. Women instinctively sense when a man's emotions are under his command. It's not that he never feels, it's that his feelings never dominate him. In this way, he represents safety, not in the physical sense, but in the emotional sense. He becomes the calm center in a chaotic world. When feminine energy collides with unshakable masculine steadiness, attraction ignites. It's primal. It's biological. It's the dance between chaos and order, between movement and structure. The third level, directional energy, is the apex of masculine polarity. Without direction, masculine energy loses its magnetic charge. A man without purpose becomes reactive, always responding to others rather than leading himself. Women may enjoy his company but will never feel that deep, instinctive pull toward him. Direction creates gravitational force. It's what transforms a man from passive to powerful. Purpose is the axis around which masculine energy revolves. When a man moves with clarity, pursuing goals that extend beyond seeking validation or affection, he emits a signal of leadership, the very signal that feminine energy finds irresistible. Feminine energy longs to feel part of something greater, to align with a mission that inspires and uplifts. When a man walks his path with certainty, it offers that sense of alignment naturally. But the crucial rule is this: his mission can never be her. When a man's sense of purpose depends on a woman's approval or affection, polarity collapses. The feminine can only relax into the masculine when she feels that his direction exists independently of her. Only then can attraction flourish. The power of polarity: attraction thrives on polarity, the magnetic tension between masculine and feminine forces. Without polarity, relationships feel flat. It's the difference between a spark and a handshake. Many men unknowingly eliminate polarity by mirroring women's behavior. They agree with everything she says, adapt to her opinions, and suppress their own viewpoints for fear of conflict. The intention is to build connection, but the result is the opposite: neutrality. True attraction requires contrast. It's the difference between fire and water, chaos and control. Maintaining a strong sense of identity, opinions, and boundaries preserves this tension. Women don't want constant agreement. They crave engagement, the mental and emotional dance that comes from being respectfully challenged. Challenge, when delivered from strength and not ego, fuels excitement. It signals confidence and leadership. Women feel more alive in the presence of men who stand firm in their perspective without seeking dominance or approval. Investment and value. Another crucial principle within this hidden code is investment. In the early stages of attraction, most men invest too much too soon, showering women with attention, compliments, or gifts before any genuine connection has been established. This overinvestment communicates scarcity. It reveals a man who views the woman as the prize rather than himself. Masculine energy, however, doesn't chase validation. It creates value and invites others to participate in it. High-value men understand that attention is a form of currency, and not everyone earns it. By being selective, by valuing their time and energy, they project abundance. And abundance always attracts more than scarcity. This doesn't mean withholding affection or playing games. It means establishing balance, giving attention to those who reciprocate, maintaining standards, and refusing to tolerate disrespect. This self-respect redefines the dynamic. Instead of pursuit, attraction becomes mutual. The abundance mindset: scarcity is repellent. Desperation leaks through tone, behavior, and energy, no matter how well hidden. Women sense it instantly. The man who approaches interactions from a place of need projects tension, and tension without confidence breeds discomfort. Abundance, on the other hand, radiates ease. A man who knows there will always be more opportunities, more conversations, more connections, more chances, relaxes. That relaxation is magnetic. It signals non-attachment, which is one of the most powerful triggers of attraction. When the outcome no longer controls behavior, authenticity shines through. The man becomes fully present, playful, and comfortable in his own frame. He isn't performing or strategizing. He's simply expressing himself without fear of loss. That energy pulls people in because it communicates freedom, and freedom is irresistible. Wholeness and self-containment. The ultimate form of masculine magnetism arises when a man is complete within himself. He doesn't seek a woman to fill emotional gaps or validate worth. He seeks partnership, not rescue. This type of energy communicates fulfillment. It says life is already rich and meaningful. Join if you wish. It transforms attraction from need to desire. The dynamic shifts from dependency to choice. A woman senses when a man's world doesn't revolve around her, and paradoxically, that's what makes her want to be a part of it. She's drawn not by desperation, but by invitation, the opportunity to share in a life that's already whole. Wholeness also eliminates fear of rejection. When self-worth isn't tied to external approval, rejection loses its sting. Confidence becomes unshakable. Women interpret this as strength, safety, and freedom, the three most magnetic signals of masculine presence. Authentic masculine energy, understanding this secret code, has nothing to do with manipulation. It's not about tactics or psychological tricks. It's about embodying authenticity, aligning behavior, thought, and energy into coherence. When masculine energy is authentic, attraction happens naturally. The right women are drawn in, incompatible ones drift away. There's no chasing, convincing, or pretending. There's only alignment. Men who master this code don't just experience more attention from women. They experience better attention. They attract partners who appreciate, respect, and contribute to their mission rather than distract from it. This level of attraction isn't about luck. It's the natural result of becoming the kind of man whose presence alone communicates value. The core truth: attraction begins long before words are spoken. It's encoded in posture, tone, energy, and purpose. Feminine instinct responds not to performance but to essence, to the quiet, stable, directional energy that defines authentic masculinity. The men who embody this essence don't pursue approval. They command respect effortlessly because their energy speaks louder than any line or gesture ever could. And when this energy aligns, presence, composure, direction, and wholeness, the entire dynamic between men and women transforms. What once felt confusing becomes simple. What once required effort becomes effortless. Because attraction, at its core, isn't something that's earned. It's something that's recognized. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe.